Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. It's something that most women have to deal with, and I used to. Haven't had it for a while because I'm getting old and my body is starting to age. But I do think it could be also I might be underweight, and this is probably why it's not happening with me. Don't know. We'll soon find out what we're talking about. Going to look at it when we get it out. It's a women only thing, folks. Let's see what this women only thing is. I'm not being sexist, we'll soon find out. It is, of course, tampons. Yeah. Tampons. Yeah, I do think I might be going through the possibility that I'm going through menopause. So I don't seem to be I seem to be having an absence of periods, so I do think maybe it's because I am going through menopause, but I'm also underweight. I've lost a lot of weight and I've kept it off, and I try to keep it off, and that could be causing my menstruation to stop. I haven't had a period since January, and when I do get my periods, they're really, really, really irregular. So they come and go, and I haven't had one since around January now. So it's possible that I might be going through menopause. My GP has run a blood test to see if that's the case. Hopefully we'll find out soon enough that if I'm going through menopause, or if I'm just simply underweight. Anyway, that's come up looking interesting. I do think this version looks better. I like this one better, even though this one shows more stuff. So I think I'm going to work with that one. But I haven't, I've just still got these. I don't know if I'll ever have to use them again. We'll soon find out. I should donate them because there are homeless people, like women on the street, who can't get tampons or pads because they can't afford it. They live in rough, which is really unacceptable to have women, especially women, without being sexist, living rough. It's not fair, it's dangerous, it's horrible. And these rich people, don't care. And that's one thing I'd like to do. If I can become CEO of a future photocopier company, I want to eliminate rough sleeping. And even if there are people who supposedly enjoy it, I still would like to help them stay alive and well anyway. I want to be the kind of person, the kind of CEO that makes a difference in this world. I'm not interested in greed. I'm not interested in keeping every little bean to myself, bean counting. I'm not interested in bean counting, folks. I don't want that. I want to make a difference. I want to do something good, really good, and I really want to help. I'm not interested in bean counting. I'm not interested in greed. I really, really, really want to help others with my finances. I'm not interested in that other shit. I know other CEOs, including the man CEO Shah Yamana of Konica Minolta fame. He's a greedy little shit. and I don't want to be like him or people like him. So I like this in some ways, and in some ways I don't. I'm not sure what to make of this shape. I might use it. I think I'll use it, folks. It's an interesting piece. But yeah, women on the street, it shouldn't be the case, you know, unless they want to be there. I'm pretty sure most of them don't. You know, like I had a stint of being a rough sleeper. I had a go at it once. I was having problems. I left an old accommodation because it was really dangerous. Like, there was a lot of crime. And I tried to take up residence with my parents, and they weren't happy with me staying over. And I just had to leave and hit the street and try to get some sleep whenever I could, wherever I could. And one night I found I was so tired, I took up the offer of some female rough sleepers, and I stayed at the Bondi Pavilion with them. And what was really scary about it was that there was this man propositioning me for sex. I was trying to get some shut-eye, and this fucktard was sexually harassing me, and it was really scary. That fucktard could have raped me, even though I had other women sleeping nearby. It was really scary, and you know, it's really dangerous. And you know, there's nowhere to go to the toilet. You do your piss in the park. You know, you do your piss in the park, and you know, it's really not acceptable being a female and having to rough sleep. And it's really scary. So I had a taste of it. It was a taste, folks. Fortunately, it didn't become my lifestyle. I didn't have to do it for too long. But I had a go at it, folks. And it's scary. That's the verdict from me. It's scary. It's dangerous. It's scary. This user interface is a distraction. But basically, it's extremely dangerous for a female, even when they're sleeping in, even when they have people with them, like I was. I slept near another two female rough sleepers who obviously were more street smart than I was, and it was really scary, folks. It's not recommended. It does not come as recommended. It's really dangerous, but you know, that's what happens. Some people, there's a lot of poverty going around. Everything's becoming expensive, and housing is very hard to afford. So I'm very fortunate I've got this social housing now that I'm staying in. I'm really grateful. Anyway, that's a bit curly and shitty. I do think we can do this a better arrangement, so I'm going to change it around, just do what's known as a switcheroo. But yeah, it's very scary sleeping on the street, folks, or sleeping in a park. Very dangerous, very frightening, harrowing. You just don't know what's going to happen, and you're likely to get raped, and that's not nice. And then you end up pregnant, and then you have to fucking deal with that. So, you know, like, it's really not good to be on the street if you can avoid it. You know, this is shit. This is all curled, fucked up. It's all fucked up, folks. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think we can now call it quits. Gotta go.